Hi, welcome to Ashes to Alignment. My name is Rosia. I created this mini healing series not just for myself, but for others who may feel stuck on their journey of finding themselves. This phase is called Shadow because at this time, I felt like I was stuck in darkness, wondering why the same things or themes kept happening. Betrayal, lack of reciprocity, attracting narcissistic people. When I really stopped playing the blame game and started listening to my inner guidance, I began to understand what my higher self was trying to tell me all along. That was that I'm the one creating my own pain and hurt. You might ask, how? Well, I'm about to tell you. I had a lack of boundaries. I didn't trust my own intuition. I wanted to believe the story I created about the person in my head, just so I could control the story. But the biggest one? I lacked self-love. Even when I realized it and took accountability, there was still a part of me that wanted to blame others. Last year, 2024, I started journaling deeply. My life's patterns. That's where my healing journey truly began. I started writing myself out of dark places. I started showing grace to myself. I started reading shadow work books and learning about inner child healing. They helped a little, but I can truly say music, learning my birth chart and building a better connection with myself and the Most High helped me the most. Although I felt alone, I never was. Even when I didn't have faith, my spiritual guides were always trying to get my attention, but I was lost in illusion and distractions. During that time, Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers helped cut a lot of shame off my spirit. The songs Die Hard and Rich Spirit. I felt those in my soul, but the one that stayed with me the most? Count Me Out. That song brought tears to my eyes because I always counted myself out, just to make others happy. But deep down, I was breaking. Breaking from feeling misunderstood, breaking from being outcasted, breaking from never receiving reciprocity. What I learned from my shadow, I had inner childhood wounds that were seeping into my relationships, whether platonic, romantic, or even spiritual. I had a trauma bond I couldn't see until I sat with myself. I thought letting go was abandonment, even when my intuition clearly told me it was time. I was an overthinker, filled with anxiety, and thought I could control outcomes by holding on tighter than I should have. But then I learned that loving someone more than myself will never lead to peace. That love unreciprocated is not love at all. And putting yourself first is not selfish. It's the gateway to real love, happiness, and peace. I learned that people were reflections of me, mirrors showing me where I needed to heal. They weren't hurting me, they were exposing me. I learned that solitude is when your higher self shows up the loudest. It's where the truth speaks softly, but clearly. It's where the answers begin to rise. I learned that expression isn't always needed, that sometimes leaving quietly is the loudest thing you can do. I learned that karma is real. It doesn't miss. So don't become a hurt person who hurts people. Turn that hurt into power, because that's how you truly rise into your power. And finally, I learned that even though this realm is physical, it's still all spiritual. So make sure your intentions are pure. Protect your soul. Keep your heart clean. Thank you for listening to Phase 1 of my healing series, Shadow. I hope you come back for Phase 2 next week, titled Surrender. But before you go, ask yourself these questions. If you never knew what darkness was, how would you be able to evolve? And what would be the purpose of your existence? Before you go, I want to leave you with this. Wherever you are in your journey, keep going. You are not alone. Even in the darkest moments, light is still within you. I'm wishing you love, healing, and peace. May your heart stay soft, your spirit stay grounded, and your soul keep blooming. Until next time, stay aligned.